Welcome to the podcast for the sisters and bros. It will make you laugh from your head to your toes. Talking about their lives, from the highs to the lows. And the name of the title goes, The Sloppy Joes.
Hello and welcome to Sloppy Joe's podcast. Joe McGrath is here.
Yes, how are we?
I'm very well, thank you. Ethan James is here as well.
Yes, how are we?
How are we?
The bloody team.
And very much how are we indeed, because it is a we. Sloppy Joe's isn't a us, it's a we.
Big we.
And with that, the big we is the Patreon, the Sloppy Joe's Top Sloppers. There's over 700 patrons now, and if you want to join in, join the club, get the extra content, early access, loads of good stuff, early tickets to live shows, everything is in the description. Go to our link, click and join and get all of that good stuff and become part of the Top Sloppers. Thank you very much. Joe McGrath,
Right then.
I see you there.
What do you mean? You see me where?
You got your mustard, you got your navy.
A classic
doing
Sloppy Joe's attire.
You're doing it. You're doing
Because
your
I'm
thing.
bloody doing it.
How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. Good show today. We've got 9 out of 10 club incoming. Top 3 and Ethan's film review.
Oh,
Should we
beautiful.
start off though with Breaking Joe's? Breaking Joe's.
Oh, nice.
It's one of my favourite features. It's essentially let's all catch up.
Yeah.
Normally it's different stories, but we have a joint story, don't we?
Oh, we do.
We do indeed. What are you thinking about? You somewhere else. Me and you had a glorious day on
We
the
did,
weekend,
actually.
didn't we? Do you want to take over? What happened?
Well, we mentioned it before last week, didn't we, about how you were going to be part of it, but it was Lizzie's brother's wedding.
Lovely.
Amazing. I'm not going to mention people's names because I don't know if they want to be named or not, but it was Lizzie's brother and his wonderful partner got married. Lovely venue. TPs galore. Down into the woods for the ceremony. Gorgeous, wasn't it? Lovely.
The venue was beautiful.
Yeah, the venue was absolutely beautiful. Joe McGrath, somehow, you were the DJ for the day.
Well, no, but you say somehow. I think this is it was one of those things that I got booked for about 9 months ago. And
Yeah.
it's so crazy how you go, right, that's in the diary there, but of course it's bloody ages away. And then
so
it
what?
just
So I don't
keep-
even have to think about that.
No, yeah, 100%.
Out of sight, out of
If
mind.
someone asked you to do something in 9 months' time, would you think about it?
Unless it was pregnancy, probably not.
No, that's true. So I had it in the back of my mind that it was coming, and then slowly but surely we entered the new year. Then we've got into the spring, and now we're in
Are
May.
you describing the passage of time? for
Yes.
people at home? Yep.
And it was on the sort of Monday. I was like, blimey, in 6 days' time, that wedding that I've got in the diary, my first ever wedding DJing.
Joe had done no prep until 6 days before.
Here we bloody go. We say that, but I've been to their house.
Yeah.
Which I think lends itself to the story we might tell later on when I got a bit giddy. But it's because I've been, you don't DJ for many people and go to their house prior.
No, but you give the full package, don't you?
100%.
You're one of those, do you know, like people who are like wedding planners?
Yeah.
So like a normal standard wedding planner, back and forth on email. Maybe you meet up once to go through some colour palettes and some flower ideas,
yeah.
and then you see them on the day. But the real pricey wedding planners, the ones that like you spending 250 grand on them.
Fucking hell, really?
Well, yeah, like the big boys, the rich boys. These wedding planners are basically in your house every day for 6 months.
Yeah.
They're showing you stuff, they're bringing in different flowers. What about this? Sampling different foods. We're looking at napkins, we're looking at tablecloths, we're looking at the finish on the chairs. They're basically, the more time you spend with them in person,
Yeah.
you're doubling, you're tripling, you're quadrupling the price.
Yeah.
So by the sound of it, you're a very upmarket DJ.
I was upmarket, I'd say. I loved it. So I rock up on the day. You've already had the starters.
No, stop a sec. I was so certain you were going to say ceremony there. You know, a wedding isn't just a selection of meals.
Yeah, but but the wedding, the ceremony was. I was the ceremony. It was all right. Yeah.
It's really nice.
This is the boring bit, innit? Innit?
Yeah.
No one's like, oh, Buzz, I hope they've got a good ceremony on today.
No.
You want the buffet, the DJ, the drink.
Stop saying all just the things you did.
It's so
What's
good.
the best bit about a wedding? Oh, probably the DJ.
Yeah,
I thought.
a good, the priest is on good form. You know, you don't care.
Right.
Get that bit out the way.
I think the people who are getting married and maybe the family of those people do care about the ceremony, of course, famously.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's actually the most exclusive and to some people best bit. Do you know the bit where they actually get married?
Yeah.
So just for balance.
Did they do the
you
same?
think
Like,
it's
was there a
little
priest
shit.
there?
I don't think there was a priest there. There was a registrar.
You were there.
I'm not a priest.
No, but did he have a little collar on?
No. Collar off. Although there was a lot of because their whole family is City fans, so there was a little collar off action. I sat on the Edin Dzeko table.
Did you really?
Yeah,
that's
certainly no. I wanted the David Silva table because of all the name options. That's the most sort of generic sounding.
Well, who was on the? So there were City fans. Your Lizzie and her family are City fans, aren't they?
Lizzie's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
Obviously, she leans City because her family do, but she's not a football fan in any way.
So they are Blues. So they had a Dzeko
They're
table.
big Blues. There's a Dzeko table. There's a Vincent Kompany. I think the top table was the Pep Guardiola table, which is fantastic. There was a David Silva table. There was a Kevin De Bruyne table. Aguero table,
and perfectly, there's 115 guests.
I don't think there was. That's very
nice.
Sorry. Right, sorry. Because I didn't get it straight away, and I ruined the joke. I'm going to say it again, and you're going to come in with
I don't think there was.
Yeah, I know, because I was so obsessed, because I know exactly how many guests there were, because there was a big thing about meals and all that.
What do you mean? What was the big thing?
Well, no, but
the gossip. The wedding's done now. Tell us the gossip.
No, there wasn't a big thing.
Oh.
But obviously, with wedding guests, it's another £100 per person or whatever.
Fucking hell, the food did look good though.
Food was fantastic. So you're going to run your joke again. I'm going to laugh.
Yeah.
Possibly chip in with something else just to
Love
boost
it.
it. You can da-da-da-da-da. Okay, right. 3, 2. Wait a second. Let me say my line, then you're going to say your line.
What was your line?
So, just the last thing I said. So there's all different tables, all City themed.
Oh, and perfectly. There was 115 guests. Grateful. I ruined it. I was the 116th when I rocked up.
Oh, that's a shame.
Ethan, do you ever see yourself get married?
It would be a great day out.
Well, if you get married
Especially if the DJ's on form.
Yeah, it will be. If you get married to Manisha, sometimes they could last up to 5 days in an Indian wedding.
Oh, God. Fucking hell.
That'd be nice.
It would be nice. I love a long-term celebration. That's why I love Christmas so much.
Famously one day.
Christmas Eve you can't, and Boxing Day. That's 3.
Yeah, and Advent.
So I rock up, right? It's semi-warm.
It's 21 degrees. It's lovely weather.
I did debate wearing shorts.
That would have been vile.
Yeah, but I didn't. I wore my jeans and a nice shirt with some shoes.
Yeah.
You were wearing a lovely suit.
Thank you.
Which you nearly forgot. I had to save the day.
Yeah, you had to bring that, because the day before the wedding, I realised... I'd had to go to M&S to get a white shirt, because I didn't have one, day before. Then I got home and I realised there's an issue here. I don't know where my suit is. And then I remembered I'd worn it to that premiere.
David Beckham premiere, yeah.
David Beckham premiere of the 99 documentary, and left it at work. And then I'm thinking, I'm going to have to go into work at 6 a.m. on the wedding day to go and get this suit, to be able to get back in time to get to their house for like 10 or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I remembered you were doing the
podcast. So you called me up. We saved the bloody day.
Saved the day, and you brought it in for me, which was
dropped
great.
it round.
Thank you.
So I get there. You're wearing that lovely suit. The teepee's flowing. There's the speeches are happening.
Speeches are happening.
So
Great speeches.
Yeah, great speech.
All round.
There was just did you see that like, one rogue chicken just kicking about?
Uh-huh.
There was just a rogue chicken just kicking about. I was sat sort of waiting in the back to let the speeches happen.
Yeah.
And then I heard this rustling in the bush behind me.
The rustlers, the chicken burger.
Oh, no, it's even weird than that. It was rustling behind me.
Microwave burger.
And I thought, what's this going to be?
Yeah.
Is it going to be a squirrel?
Bear.
It was a bit small for a bear.
Okay,
maybe
small bear.
Maybe a grizzly.
Grizzly, one of the biggest bears.
Is it going to be,
Sorry, what do you think the smallest bear is?
I don't know. Small bear. It's a lint bear. The one on the Toblerone packet.
That's a mountain. There's no bear on the Toblerone packet.
Yeah, there is.
Bring it up.
There is a bear on the Toblerone.
Okay, Google Toblerone packet.
Toblerone logo.
Let's have a look.
You ready to see the bear?
Yep.
You're going to fucking spin out.
I am.
Look closely.
Fuck off.
There's a fucking bear.
No, there isn't.
It's the mountain, the bear.
Have you seen the bear in the mountain?
Lift up your lap.
Go and have a look at the bear in that mountain. Suck your dick.
Is that real?
Is that real?
I mean, is that meant to be?
I've had more Toblerones than you've had our dinners. And every time I have one, I say hello to the little bear.
Look at that. So it's a bear made out of the negative space in the mountain, and he's right. What the fuck?
That's the world's smallest bear.
Unless you get the large Toblerone, the 4-foot one that you can buy on ferries.
That'd be about 100 quid, that.
Yeah, it would.
The price of Toblerones now are ridiculous.
Is it? And the gaps between the mountains are vast.
Vast!
Yeah.
So I get there, I'm going to rock up. Everything's a bit of an hour delay.
Yeah.
So we had time to have a table tennis match, which You know, we did.
Who won?
You won. You're very, very good at table tennis, Ethan.
I'm not.
You are pretty good at table tennis.
Yeah.
So we were just messing about at first, and I thought you were okay. But as soon as you went, oh, should we start, doing points now? Just battered me. Absolutely battered me. I couldn't believe it.
He's battered me at table tennis before as well.
I battered you at table tennis?
And in America.
Oh, in America,
Sad
yeah.
that, innit? So, and then I started DJing, it's all good. And
it was great.
We did the first dance.
The first dance was lovely.
First
you
dance was
absolutely
lovely.
nailed it. Good song, good choice.
Yeah.
Now, sometimes the first dance can be awkward, can't it?
Yeah.
But it was never going to be awkward because all their families very happy and friendly and like dancing and like music.
Yeah.
So everyone got involved.
There was sort of 3 waves of it. So there's the first dance where everyone sort of stays on the dance floor, and that was great.
Yeah. You get a sort of 20-minute slot there where you got the initial boost.
Yeah, and then there was the sort of initial boost where we had a chat about playing some of the golden oldies to get a second wave in. So we played a little bit of ABBA, Fleetwood Mac, etc. And that came the second boost.
Yes.
And then there was the third boost.
See, so I think it was somewhere between the second and third boosts.
What?
Where, and I've never seen this from a wedding DJ before, and you can tell me, Ethan, where all of a sudden I'm dancing, and in the palm of my hand, I feel a £20 note get slipped into my hand, and in my ear I hear, use this to start bringing me some beers. Right? You've given me 20 quid to start getting you the beers in. You've gone through the 20 quid.
I said, just keep this 20 quid and you go and keep topping me up.
Yeah.
Which you did perfectly. If anything, you did too well.
Yes. So by the end, you've had a handful of beers.
Yeah,
maybe
I
half
had
a dozen
4 beers and a couple of Jaeger bombs that David and Laura, the bride and groom, gave me.
Yeah, there's a lot of shots and Jaeger bombs.
And I got some red wine.
So that I look back later on in that, and this is we're talking third wave now, because the second wave was your sort of 90s dance classics.
Yeah, that was brilliant, and then the Love Fifth Ave,
etc. And then the third wave was your sort of indie kind of bangers to end.
Pigeon Detectives, Arctic Monkeys, all stuff.
And I've got a video here that you haven't seen, Ethan. And so this is very much toward the end of that. This is 5 to midnight. The event closes at midnight. Have you ever seen watch this video and see, is that going to... Yeah, you can see that. See if there's anyone here that you recognise on the dance floor, weirdly. Let's have a look at this. And we're gonna have to mute this because there's music on it, but we can play it, we can clip around it. So here we go. And then there. Look who's just got in there, look. Look at that! That's the DJ! Look, and then he has to run back off to put the next song on.
Yeah, well, I got invited in the circle,
no,
didn't I?
You didn't get invited, you invited yourself.
I got invited in the circle, so I went, come in the circle. I went, you know what? I'm playing Live Forever as the last song. Of course I'll get in the bloody circle.
You were getting stuck in. You were off your head by the end, weren't you?
I don't know why though, because I only had about 4 pints. Maybe it's because I didn't eat much.
Yeah, you were
Sorry, did you say wine and Jaeger bombs as well?
Yeah,
Yes,
wine.
the red wine really tipped me over the edge.
Yeah, and you burn a lot of your food calories chasing after that chicken, didn't you?
Yeah, I did need for a bit of snacks. But it was great.
It was a great wedding.
Great. We got a taxi home all together, didn't we?
Got a taxi home all together. That was very good. You ordered a kebab.
For Willanino's, beautiful.
How was it?
It was good. It was nice.
It was all right.
It was all right.
It was a lovely day, though, wasn't it?
I
a very good
had
wedding.
I had a great time.
Yeah, I had a great time, and I genuinely think you did a really good job.
I loved it,
and I know they think you did a good job as well, which is the most important.
So hopefully, book me for your wedding.
So
Well,
for Lizzie's brother's second wedding, you might get an invite for that as well.
Your wedding?
My wedding.
Would I DJ your wedding?
I don't know, because you'd be invited anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
So do you want it to be a work capacity?
Maybe we could do an hour.
Well, that's
when
shit.
I'm at my most pissed.
Yeah, let's not do that, because it does. There was a few more by the end of the night, because it was on a farm, wasn't it? It's sort of farmland.
Oh, yeah, I got in trouble, didn't I? Did I tell you about this?
Yeah, you mentioned it about 30 times. So what would happen by the end, Ethan, right? Joe, the farmer, as the night was going on, he'd come down and there's a little volume button, and he'd sort of slowly turn the volume down to sort of, as it's getting past curfew, it's midnight now. And what Joe would do as he got more pissed was turn the volume back up. So the farmer would keep coming down, giving an absolute bollocking to Joe, right? But because at this point Joe is absolutely bladdered, he just keeps giving in to peer pressure. So at the end of the night, there was a song that was meant to be the final song, and I knew it was meant to be the final song because he'd said what the final song was. We had 3 songs after that, that Joe, because he got so nervous, he was so drunk that he couldn't he gave it peer pressure, but he got so nervous at the farmer, he'd put the song on and then run off into the darkness. And he'd like put the song on, and I'd be like, where's Joe? And then all of a sudden I'd look off in the field and he'd be like this.
Running. Well, because I didn't know the song. It was by, leaning
up against the wall.
Who did he buy? What was his song called?
Shitting it that the farmer had come and tell him off.
No. The farmer really gave me a big bollock in the last time. Because he had this little thing and he kept saying to the neighbours. I thought, we're not fucking neighbours, you're a farmer. So I just kept turning it up a little bit. And he went, have you been turning it up? I went, no, not me.
I'm not sure.
And then what I did is I held a little bit of volume back from me. So I turned my system down. So when he turned it down, I knew I could turn my system right up.
So technically
I didn't touch my thing.
Yeah, so that's very much spirit of the law. No, letter of the law, not spirit of the law, isn't it? You didn't touch his dial, but you did turn the volume up.
I think he was stunned by me because he couldn't believe how pissed I was by the end of the night. So is this guy professional?
No!
I had to leave my car there and everything.
Did you go back and get your car the next day?
Yeah. It was a fucking hassle. Because the next day I went to bloody Derby Wingfest, my
friend. That first Wingfest of the season?
Wingfest is back.
It's back to Wingfest season now, Ethan.
Wingfest season is here. And do you know what? It's spread out. 1 a month until October.
Oh, wow.
And potentially a Manchester one, which we'll do some big stuff on. They might sponsor the pod again if that is confirmed.
I hope so.
Because it's local and it looks the business.
Yeah.
So we have got so much to talk about when it comes to Derby Wingfest.
Right.
First of all, I went as a punter for the first time in ages. What a rush, Derby. What a great festival. Oh, mate. We had some delicious wings.
It's worth remembering that we've talked about Wingfest probably 20 times on this podcast.
So let's just skip.
So did anything interesting or new happen?
No. I did everything you could imagine.
Do you love it?
I ate wings. Lots of wings.
How did you get hold of them?
Queued.
They had them there?
Yeah, I had them there. I drank beer aplenty.
The next day? I was finished the next day.
I know, I text you, but then on the Monday, so Wingfest was great. I went out, this is why I need to be stopped. I went out when we got back to Stockport. There's a new Irish bar. That was brilliant.
Yeah.
They had a band on at 7:30 p.m.
Oof.
Loved it.
Great.
Then I went to, on Monday night, Nickelback. What are you laughing at?
What do you mean?
The band, Nickelback.
No, I know the band, but what happened?
I went to Nickelback.
Went to Nickelback?
I went to see them at the MEN.
They play in arena still?
I'm going to tell you this.
Yeah.
Nickelback.
This is so you, this.
I went to Nickelback because Darryl bought a few tickets from his work at this special sort of place called the Mez, right, where you get a bit of food and drink beforehand. He gave one ticket to Becky for her birthday, for her 30th. And then I thought he gave another ticket to me. He did, but he wanted money for it. So I was like, fucking, I'll just pay for seeing Nickelback.
How much was it?
£100.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And we know what's the capacity? About 13,000? 15,000?
15,000.
So what's that? 15,000 times 100? What's that? 1.5 million quid?
Yeah, but not everyone pays 100 because we got free drinks before the show.
Wow.
Actually, that ticket actually cost 350 quid, but he got it discounted from his boss. Do you get it? Do you get what I mean?
I get it.
So we get there, we enjoy a little bit of food, like a mac and cheese and a Caesar salad.
I'm done with mac and cheese, by the way.
Anyway, and then I go and watch
Nickelback,
and we are pissed at this point. This is my third day on the trot boozing. This is why I feel so sad.
This is Nickelback on a Monday night.
Nickelback on a Monday, and they were. I've seen a lot of gigs, right, in my life. They're top 10. I couldn't believe how good they were, and the amount of songs I knew. Rockstar.
Yeah,
brilliant.
We're not going to do
Photograph.
Yeah, of course.
This is how you remind me. I knew another one, and then the we're going out tonight. Hey, we did. Hey, we did. Yeah, you do know that one.
Okay.
Don't lie.
Okay, I don't know.
Anyway, brilliant.
So 5 songs.
5 songs. What you need? Isn't it?
100 quid. 25
I think
quid
in a set, that's all you need
5
to know and then have a good time.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Did you get absolutely
trolleyed?
Did you?
Trolleyed. When cocktails are included, so I was on the mojitos. You ever been trolleyed off mojitos? You are flying, and your breath smells lovely. Becky, it was on the passion fruit. Becky was. I hope she don't mind me saying this. Becky was on the passion fruit cocktails.
Yeah.
And by the end, you know, you get a bit rowdy.
Yeah.
and they put passion fruit at the top of the cocktail.
Yeah.
She fucking went, threw her passion fruit down into the crowd. Some guy like that. And normally at a gig you get piss thrown at you, don't you?
Yeah.
He's just got.
That's a very bougie.
He's just got a lovely passion fruit. He's like,
That's delicious.
The fuck's lovely passion
That
fruit
makes
at
it smell
me?
fantastic.
She didn't aim at the guy. It was potluck.
Yeah, just general ruffian behaviour from
Top
Ricky.
10 gigs I've ever been
So
to.
where in the top 10? What else is in your top 10? You have to do the whole 10, but what immediately jumps to mind?
I'd go with, I saw Arctic Monkeys at the Arena. I think that's 2007. I've seen
Good time to see
Stone
them.
Roses 2012 when they came back and they did Heaton Park.
Yes.
I've seen Oasis at the Liverpool Echo Arena when I was only 13, but still an incredible gig. Kings of Leon definitely are in there. One of their last gigs I saw at the Arena, 100%. One of the best bands I've seen. Nickelback, throw them in there. Catfish and the Bottomen. Cortinas at the Trafford Centre.
Literally knows all of them. This is bizarre.
And there's
this.
3 more. Damien Rice at the Albert Hall was incredible. Don't fucking laugh at Damien Rice.
Cannonball.
And then there's a couple of pop ones that I've liked. I saw One Direction at the Etihad. They were pretty good.
Embarrassing.
And that's it. I need number 9.
Well, I think you've done pretty well to list your top 10. That's incredible. So you had a good night in Nickelback.
Yeah.
I didn't know you'd been there.
Lovely. What about you anyway? You've been doing bits and bobs, haven't you?
I did one of the most sort of surreal moments of my life this week.
Go on.
Monday, I went down to London,
Amazing.
to Millwall, to the Den where Millwall play,
Yeah.
and played in a YouTubers football match.
That's brilliant.
It was incredible. So it was the club versus Pitchside,
Yeah.
2 YouTube channels. Adam McCullough, obviously part of Stretford Paddock and part of the club. He got me an invite down there to play for the club's team. And then Pitchside is different YouTubers, Tom Garrett and Theo Baker, etc. They had a team for the YouTube, we have a team for me. Played against each other. On the pitch.
Did you
20,000 capacity.
Play?
I played, all right.
What position?
Well, I played centre-back. So
Really, that's big pressure.
11 aside. Some of the standard was, some people were really good, some people not so good. But I don't know who made it. Someone's made like a video montage of some of the stuff I did as well. I don't know who did it.
Who's made the video montage?
What?
Who's made that video?
I know. That's what I'm saying. Someone's made it. So
Joe,
Haas.
did you make a video montage of yourself?
Did you? Huh?
Yeah.
What?
Okay, can
No,
I
sorry,
see
I
it?
was watching.
Can I see it?
What's the
Can you
question?
press play and we'll play at the same time as I'm about to watch it?
Have you seen it, Ethan?
I've not seen it. no.
Hopefully someone will just send it to you now if they've got it. Whoever sent it made probably. Someone, I can't remember who. Did you make it?
No, you made it.
I
see
didn't.
it? Can I
it's
see
not a
it?
question of making it, is it? I'm just sending it to Ethan.
So, do you think you did well?
I made a lot of mistakes.
Did they make the highlight reel?
They didn't.
Really?
Well, whoever made it is obviously a big fan of mine because they didn't put any of their mistakes in, but they put in a couple of my best bids.
And the final score?
Huh?
Did you get beat? But you put a fight. You put up a fight.
4-3 to them.
Oh, that's
And
sound.
here's a couple of stats that you need to know right now before you start digging me out.
I'm not ready to say anything.
You're having a go at me for losing. I know you are, right? Here's the facts of the matter, and I'm not taking all the credit for this. I didn't start the game, and I didn't start the second half. Okay,
Who's the manager? Or he's just like.
It was Flav.
figure
He's a
out.
Tottenham YouTuber. You might recognise him.
Flav.
He was the manager. Lost the dressing room immediately, but he got it back in the end. When I came on,
Why did Flav lose the dressing room immediately?
well, I think a lot of people had sort of already picked the starting 11 before he even got there, which is obviously tough.
Hold on,
tough
that's
test.
Flav's role though.
You're telling me I didn't pick it. I didn't start, so I'm not blaming him. When I came on the pitch, yes, Joe?
Yeah.
We were 2-0 down.
Yeah.
When I went off the pitch at half-time, it was 2-1.
Brilliant.
Okay?
How
When
many
I came
minutes-
on the pitch a second time, we were 4-1 down. When I left the pitch, it was 4-3.
Right,
So
wow.
I won 3-0.
Yeah, you did,
They
you
didn't.
did.
We didn't concede when I was on the
That's
pitch.
very good. Can I ask, how long do you think you played out? 90
I
minutes?
played about 45 minutes or 40 minutes or so. 20 minutes first, 20 minutes second.
Brilliant.
Okay.
So there's a 50-second highlight reel out of 40 minutes.
Well, the people put like little slow motion of the start.
Oh,
of me,
did
like,
they?
shaking
So
hands.
not this isn't
Scroll
even,
back to the start.
Hold on, this isn't even
What?
like highlights of the
They
game.
put music underneath it, but you can't hear that. So that's
Fuck's
okay.
sake.
So here you go.
Press play.
Right.
Oh, you got this is sped up. Oh, here we go.
No.
Oh, Crazy! Lovely. Here's Joe Smith looking great there, mate. Looking great. Nice little
Slow mo
handshake.
back down. Look at this.
Oh, great block stop by Smith and another one. Unbelievable.
There you go, look.
That would have been
Commentator
Brilliant by
What
Smith
else is in
there.
here now? Is it all
Oh, a replay.
off the line? Little replay, probably.
Here we go. What's going to happen here? Oh,
Cushions past
Smith.
outside of the
Oh,
corner.
lovely pass.
That's not me.
Is this not you? No, does he pass to you?
Had to be. What's this?
Brilliant. What control. Oh, my God.
Played up to the striker.
Oh,
Look.
my days. What a ball. Did they go on to score?
Interception.
Nope. Oh, what an interception.
Who's made this montage?
I don't know, but they love you. Hold on to the ball a bit too long there, I'd
Played it,
suggest.
wicked ball out to the...
And, tackle. Fantastic. Well worth it.
51 seconds. So whoever made that, I can't remember your name now. You sent it me on Tinder. But thank you for sending that over.
So, half time, did you get like jelly babies?
What is the jelly babies thing?
Because I heard that Premier League footballers get jelly babies at half time.
Oh, I'm not a Premier League footballer.
Did you go for a drink at full time?
Yeah, we had a couple of pints.
Nice.
In the little room up top. There was free chicken wraps, just the perfect amount of mayo. They were fantastic. Some potato wedges, etc. But playing in a stadium, you've done that before, haven't you?
We want to talk about Everton. That was bad for me.
Can we add? I'll send you it in a minute. But can we add the picture of Joe McGrath?
No. You can't.
Why not?
No, he's bad.
not.
Why have you still got it?
Let me see if I can find it.
No, we're moving on.
No, we're not. Let me try and find the picture of Joe McGrath at Goodison, because you played at the Everton Stadium, didn't you? Goodison Park.
Yes, I did.
Where is that again?
Bad times. Nearly had a fight with someone from Hollyoaks. Remember that?
Yeah, but you never told us about it on podcast, I don't think, because it was too raw. So let me
2
see.
years and he's left Hollyoaks now. Ethan James, how have you been, sir?
Oh, yes. Well, as we all know, if we like football, the football season has ended. And if you like football, you might play something called fantasy football. Are you aware of fantasy football?
Yes.
It's like normal football, but
After your
everyone's naked.
story, we need to talk about what's happening to me soon, but carry on.
Well, that's really rude.
That's a really nice way to sort of bring someone into the conversation there, Joe. That's really good, that.
No, because you just reminded me, I've come bottom.
No, stop. He's doing his story first.
He said he's rude.
No, he didn't. He said what you said is rude.
Because you interrupted me and said, oh, well, we'll come back
Carry
to
on,
that.
carry on.
Right, let's start again.
I'm sorry.
Ethan, ask us the question again.
So you're aware what fantasy football is, Joe?
Yes, I am.
Tell us more.
Well, you see, so for those who don't know, you pick your team on Premier League players, they score your points, and you usually play it with friends if you've got them.
There's a price. There's a sort of price limit though, isn't there? So you have a certain amount of money to spend on different players. Better players cost more, so you have to work out a combination of top players and not so good players to try and get as many points as possible.
Exactly, and they're accumulated across the season. Now, I was in a head-to-head league, 20 of us. You play home and away amongst our friends. And it was a tough old season, let me tell you that. But there was a winner that was announced.
No. Now, is there a prize for the winner?
I think something like £120.
Oh!
Did you win it?
And I bloody won it.
God, son!
And
You're joking!
I just want to use this platform as a moment to address the others in the league, if that's okay.
Yeah, of course. What's the league called? Can you mention the name?
So we'll call it Tired Month because that's the group chat. The reason for that is because Wob refused to come out for a period on nights out because he was having a bit of a tired month, and the name just stuck for 7 years.
Poor lad.
So I would like to take this moment to talk to those who are in the league. So I'm very happy that I won. I deserve to win.
Yeah.
Yes, it was really tight towards the end because it did look like I bottled a 9-point lead, and Bruno Fernandes got subbed off in the 59th minute, which won me it. So Vaughan, unlucky. Also Sam, I'm so glad to get one over you again. You're a fucking twat. You can keep the cup. Nobody cares about the cup. I actually had a fantastic season, and you'll forever be a loser. Unlucky Matt on the worst ever season we've ever had. Rock bottom. I can't wait to see you dress up as a woman. Nairobi, you didn't pay your money to enter. You didn't pay your money, so there'll be further sanctions, I'm sure. And Wob for 18th, unlucky, mate, but it was coming. There's been far too many poor years from you. And this is my moment now. Ha ha, I'm £120 richer, and you all have fuck all compared to me.
That is what you call grace and victory right there.
Where's this 120 quid go?
In my bank account, Joe. It's in there now.
What are you going to do with it?
Fucking anything. Drugs and hookers, whatever you like.
Drugs and hookers. On a completely other end of the story.
Well done, though.
Congratulations.
Amazing.
There's the forfeit, isn't there, for coming last?
Yeah.
And I'm in a very... I was in a Stephen Try's podcast, Fantasy Premier League, and Dave, also known as the Easter Bunny,
I know.
always comes last.
Yeah.
And I signed up in the knowledge that no matter what the forfeit is this year, I'll always come second last, Dave always comes last. It kicks off week 1, Dave's not joined. So I'm like, fucking hell, this is bad, this. And there's only 6 of us in there. Loser has to do some stand-up at the Frog and Bucket in 5 minutes in front of 250 people. Very scary.
That's horrible.
Everyone gets pissed to that show and just boos you. And also, the winner picks your name.
What do you mean?
So what you're introduced as. So it could be something terrible.
Yeah.
There was a battle at the bottom for a while.
So, right, just to give the game away, are you challenging for the top couple of places?
No,
Are you in the bottom battle?
I just don't know how to play, really. Like, I triple captain Nunes by accident once, and he didn't play.
Yeah.
So that was it, done. I played my wild card because I thought everyone just gets loads of wild cards, but you only get one wild card.
Why did you enter? Just wanted to have
Bit of
mates.
fun in it now and again. Anyway, I'm bottom.
You lost?
I'm bottom. So in June time, we're gonna go to the Monday night club, the Frog and Bucket, and I'm gonna have to go on stage, not knowing what my name's gonna be, and perform. But you know, it'd be fun if some of the sloppers come. So I'll let you know when it is, because then you can cheer and I could win.
So what do you mean you could win?
Because they have a clap off at the end for anyone who's performed.
Oh, really?
So if a load of sloppers come, we could manipulate it a bit, couldn't we?
That'd be good. I'll come.
Yeah, and we could just go fucking mad for it.
And get you to win even no matter how terrible it is. Are you nervous? I'm nervous for you.
I'm not that nervous because it's not like this is for me. It's not like this is going to be my life. It's just going to be embarrassing for
it's like
3 minutes.
Impractical Jokers kind of punishment.
Yeah, and if I'm so bad, I get booed off. So
you should always just go up there and not really say anything and get booed off.
What I was going to do is my plan is maybe just to go through the fart club. Do you know some of the old... and just play farts down the microphone for about 5 minutes to see how long I can
don't know if it's got 5 minutes in it.
I've got over 1,000 messages a day.
Yeah, but I'm not saying you couldn't produce 5 minutes of content. I'm saying I don't know if you can hold a laugh on just fart noises for 5 minutes.
Right, let's practice. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, something, and then...
Carol Vordemans.
How are we, everybody? Great to see you.
No. Pause right there. You can't just say, how are we, everybody? Great to see you. Fart down the mic. What? No build up, no like set up to the joke.
All right.
Just literally, right. Welcome to the stage, Carl Vordemans.
Yeah. However, everyone, great to see you. I'm in a fart WhatsApp group.
There's a lot of background noise on that one. Where was that?
Sorry. And they lose a bit of control by WhatsApp voice notes, don't you?
Yeah.
And then whenever I go, I get booed off.
Yeah, I think you might. Is you just going to keep doing farts after farts after farts?
Farts after farts. Right, should we?
What are you doing?
I was going to lean over because we've got a special guest joining us.
Have we?
Yes, we bloody do.
What we got?
Because now it's time for the 9 out of 10 club.
Oh, that's definitely 9 out of 10. Definitely. Oh, that is sensational! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 out of 10.
Right then, everyone. So 9 out of 10 was where we put forward the best food ever, and this week it's over to Ethan because he's been extra critical of late about some of our 9 out of 10 club suggestions, hasn't he?
Yeah, so it's Ethan's turn. What is your 9 out of 10 club nomination this week?
Oh, well, think of rice. Think of rice with things on top of it. Think of Spain. It's paella.
Oh! And here we have it, Mr. Paella himself. It is Dom, everybody. Hello. Oh, Paella Dom. Give it a good rip here, Dom. Fucking hell.
Spanish passion there for you.
Spanish passion. So, Dom, you are from the Cuban sandwich shop.
Yeah. Just
Where's that?
famous for paella.
So talk us through paella for anyone who's not had it, Ethan.
Paella is a Spanish dish. It compromises of different toppings, most typically chorizo, chicken, prawn. There's also a bit of, peppers, a bit of peas, maybe onion. And it's really delicious, I think.
Okay, let's have a bit of this then.
Now,
Go on.
I love a paella. I gotta say, although that is from the Cuban sandwich shop, that is pretty bloody delicious, Dom. Tell us about the Cuban sandwich shop.
Well, we do Cuban and Spanish dishes, obviously, because of the paella. Cuba also does its version of paella when it got sanctioned by the US, so that's why this came from. And we don't do the crust on the bottom of this paella because we don't have the right pan for it, but it's very good nonetheless.
No, Joe, this should be a dish you don't like. 'Cause you don't like rice.
Well, I don't mind rice, but it's one of those dishes where pretty much every bite tastes the same, and that troubles me. I don't like amalgamated, sort of emulsified dishes where every bite is sort of the same as the last. To be fair, that's probably the best paella I've ever had, which is saying a lot because it's from a Cuban shop. But it's quite good.
I like it.
The problem is with paella, it falls under the same category for me as what's the English version of paella?
Risotto.
Pudding.
Also, you don't like biryani. You famously called these.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? You're going to eat a bit with your credit card?
Trying to find a clean card here.
Yeah, full of drugs, aren't they? Famously, you don't like rice dishes like this. But why is this one different?
Well, it's a bit different because it's got a bit of spice to it. It's got more flavour to it than a risotto. But it's very much in that ballpark, isn't it? Of like, it's all sort of quite samey. And it's quite nice, but you're really relying on rice with a bit of sort of paprika and like garlic to call it a
It's nice, isn't it? Ethan, you come around here?
Oh, yes, well, I'll have some more paella after we've recorded, but I can just tell you right now, it's some of the best meats. The chicken,
That's
the
a good point.
chorizo and the prawn,
That's a good point.
and they're all in one, infused with the rice, the sticky rice. It clumps it together.
Also, the rice is perfectly good.
It's brilliant.
Also, Joe's just eaten all of the prawns all at once.
No, I haven't. I've not had a single prawn.
Those prawns are very well cooked as well.
Such an offensive man. I think it's quite hard to make good paella because I do think any of these rice dishes, you either get really clumpy rice or rice that's too loose. That's difficult. It's not an easy dish to make despite looking like it is. How do you consider this paella? Because you probably had more.
Can I say something, a little backstory as well?
Go on.
The Cuban sandwich shop, did they deliver the first paella? Let's tell the story. Let's tell the backstory here.
Go on.
Did the Cuban sandwich shop, did you order the paella from them as well?
Yes.
So what has happened for the Cuban sandwich shop is we ordered one paella, but because we were recording, delivery rocked up at the door. We missed it, but they confirmed that it was delivered. So if you work at the Cuban sandwich shop, you go, bloody hell, we've sold a paella today. And then they go, bloody hell, 10 minutes later, the same people want the paella. It must be brilliant.
That must have loved that first one.
That is delicious for me.
In all honesty,
is
this
very
is
good.
better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the best paella I've ever
And
had.
it's been hanging around for a bit as well. It's so good.
I've only ever had 3 paella.
What?
Paellas. Paella.
How are we only have 3?
What?
Save Ethan a prawn.
No, they're all gone.
But poor Ethan. I only had 1 prawn.
I've only had 1. So.
You must have had 2.
I'm glad to nominate my 9 out of 10 club. Hey, that was
Yeah.
lovely.
This is actually really nice. And I never thought I'd say that about a paella. When Ethan recommended it and I heard about it, I thought, bad idea, I'm not going to like this. This is absolutely fantastic. This is really, really delicious. Honestly.
Yeah, why do you think it's so good, Dom? What makes
Because
it
it's
stand out?
Cuban.
What's the difference?
It doesn't have the crust on the bottom, and we use a different rice, I believe.
Really? So we're not actually having Spanish paella?
No, it's from the Cuban sandwich shop.
So realistically, this isn't the paella Ethan wants, so...
Does it even get in?
The Cuban one does, but Ethan's suggestion probably doesn't, does it?
Well, yeah, because if you went to Spain and had a paella with the crust on the bottom and it was in that pan, you'd think that was 9 out of 10.
Really? Do you love paella that much?
I've never had paella. Well, yes, I have. Because I make it in my
You've never had
sandwich
it?
shop.
What are you saying?
I love rice. You know I'm a rice boy. And Ethan's found a way into my heart. Stop eating the paella with a Gentings casino card.
Oh, I spilled some of it. I'm sorry.
It's you own the restaurant. Why don't you just bring another fork?
Put this down there.
No, I think more of my customers than I do of myself.
Please eat it off the... Yeah. Just get rid of that and not that off.
But from me, I believe it could quite possibly an 8.5 out of 10.
Oh, Ethan, what do you make of that? He's teasing you there.
Why not 9?
Great question.
I just don't think it reaches the heights of
a what?
greats that we've put into this now.
Can I remind you of some of the greats?
Yeah, please do.
Heinz tomato soup he brought in.
That is delicious.
Custard.
Delicious.
What else have you brought in? Chipsticks.
Yeah, that did get in.
That did get in.
All these are very
all of these
Chicken
are things-
Kievs?
All of these are
Brilliant.
things that you brought in.
Lasagna? Brilliant.
Yeah, I'm not talking about the good ones. I'm talking about the bad ones. You think that chipsticks are better than that, do you?
No, I've changed my mind on that.
Okay.
But it's 8.5 out of 10 for me. Just
That's
misses
so close.
that. What, are you putting it in?
Can I tell you something? I am.
What?
Wow.
You're putting it in?
Sue me. I'm a man who will give you my honest opinion. I didn't think I liked paella. I was dreading it. I couldn't be arsed with it. I'm eating that. It's absolutely fantastic. It's delicious. It's got a tang to it. It's got a little bit of spice. It's got that sweet kind of Mediterranean / Cuban sort of spice profile. You maybe a bit of cayenne, your paprikas, your garlic, your onion. That is absolutely delicious. I want to eat all of it. It's amazing. And I never thought I'd say that, but for me, paella is in. So, Ethan, as long as you stick to your guns...
Of course!
That's a very high average score, that. 8.5, 9 and 9.
I can't believe it.
I can't believe
Go
it.
to the Cuban sandwich shop and
Genuinely.
eat yourself a delicious paella there.
Absolutely
Paella
fantastic.
de Cuba, it's called. Oh, so it is a Cuban paella.
Yeah.
Very
I told
interesting.
you these things.
Now it's time for your favourite feature of mine, the top 3.
It is time for this fucking class feature. The top 3.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
4, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. The top 3.
It's a big one this week. We're looking at the top 3 sandwiches of all time. And I wonder if, Joe, you could go first.
Couple of house rules. Okay, we need to establish some ground rules here. Is a burger a sandwich?
No, it's got to be cold.
Burger is not a sandwich. No, that's not a rule. Second
that's
one
true. That's not a rule.
is a hot dog a sandwich?
No.
No, I don't think it is. It's
not
a
a
hot
sandwich?
dog.
Okay.
2 slices of bread.
Okay, so by that metric, a quesadilla would be a sandwich.
No.
No. Well, this is
2
tough.
slices of sliced bread from
Here we go.
Warburton's. 2 slices of
It
Warburton's.
might find its way, and this is what we need to do because we don't want to bring in too much. It might find its way into a sandwich filling on a meal deal.
Okay.
I want that to be the
But it's not meal deals only, because they're shit.
Not meal deals only.
Okay, you go first.
Why am I going first?
I'll go first then. Top 3 sandwiches. Number 3, the sausage sandwich.
Oh, it's nice. It's very
Yes.
good.
Cumberland sausage,
Very good.
peppery, got the snap of the skin.
Yeah.
You got that juicy meat inside. Butter. The sausage hits the butter, melts it into the bread.
Nice.
Maybe a bit of brown sauce for me if I'm
Very good.
if I'm choosing sauces. The sausage sandwich is in.
Very good.
Sandwich number 2, the Christmas leftovers sandwich.
Oh,
Very good. These are very
Exceptional. Stuffing, you put it back in the oven, you've reheated that. You've got a bit of hot gravy on.
Yeah.
You've got cranberry. You've got a little mayonnaise. You've got turkey. You've got a bit of lettuce as
Nice.
well.
Oof, fuck
One
off
of
the
the
lettuce.
great sandwiches. If you want to stuff a roast potato in there, I'm not
going-
going to blame anyone.
Get around.
for doing
Oh,
that.
what the hell's going to be number bloody
All
one?
on one of those half-baked baguettes that you've put in the oven, brought it out.
Delicious.
What a sandwich.
What a dirty boy.
What's going to be number 1?
Number 1 for me, is perfect because of its simplicity. When every ingredient is at its best, there is nothing better sitting outside with a beautiful BLT sandwich.
BLT.
Right.
What a fucking load of
Right,
shite.
beef tomato, perfectly salted, salt, pepper on there, good full fat mayonnaise, crispy iceberg lettuce, and some fantastic smoked bacon.
Right.
It's essentially a tomato sandwich with bacon. You need very, very good tomatoes, but you cannot beat a BLT.
Do you know what BLT stands for? Bacon, lettuce, over tomato.
No, I don't think so. I am going to go. And I've been toying with what's number 3, because number 1 and 2 are pretty much sorted. Number 3 for me is either between a prawn mayo, which I fucking love,
Radical.
or a cheese and onion. I'm going to go prawn mayo. I'm going to go prawn mayo. Prawn
Sorry,
and mayo.
cheese and onion was close.
Yeah, cheese.
Have you had the greatest ever prawn sandwich from M&S?
That is unbelievable.
Do you know the best prawn mayo I've ever had? And I haven't seen it anywhere since Chesterfield train station in 2012. The Ginster's prawn mayo with lemon. Had a hint of lemon and a hint
Pink
of
packaging.
pink packaging. It's an exceptional prawn mayo.
Right, I remember that.
So prawn mayo is number 3. Number 2, I'll go with you on the leftover sandwich at Christmas. It is phenomenal.
Gorgeous.
But number 1 for me, move over sausage, hello bacon. It is the bacon butty with red sauce, the melted butter. Give me as many slices as I possibly can. It's number 1.
It's exceptional. I can't argue it. And basically, if you add tomato and lettuce to that, you've got an even better sandwich.
Dom?
Bacon sandwich with toast with Lurpak, very crispy bacon. Too many slices of bacon, but with brown sauce on it.
Yeah. That's
Second sandwich, chip butty.
Oh, I forgot about the chip buttocks.
With a buttered balm from the chip shop. Too many chips overflowing.
Yeah. Salt and
Chips
vinegar.
overflowing.
Is there any sauce on that?
No.
No salt and vinegar.
Yes. Lots.
Loads of salt and
Too
vinegar. More
much.
vinegar
Too
than
much.
sense.
Too much. People go, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
You have to eat it with a spoon.
Number 1, egg mayonnaise.
Ooh.
What?
The best sandwich I've ever had in my life is an egg mayonnaise sandwich from that, what's it called, Juicy or Yummy shop that does those big square French toast things.
Oh, nice.
Do you know what I mean? That place round near
In Manchester.
near the Northern Quarter, near that market. Gooey. The egg, and they've got it's a sandwich with toasted bread, and they've got a full egg in the middle of it, but it's unbelievably
That's delicious.
good.
Right, Ethan, normally you don't take top 3 seriously. So hopefully you
do.
are. No, you don't.
What you got?
I'm going to say 3rd place, bacon. Second place,
Any condiments,
more
anything
added
on
to
there?
it?
What kind of...
ketchup and butter.
Well, yeah, I love that.
3rd place,
No, that was 3rd place.
That was 3rd
second place, pot noodle.
Fuck off! Pot noodle sandwich is your second best sandwich of all
He's
time.
talking shit. He's trying to wind us up.
Which flavour? Chicken mush?
Chicken one, yeah.
Yeah.
I get
No, the
that.
curry one, sorry.
What's number 1 then?
Our number 1 is the crisp sandwich.
Yeah.
Oh, what flavour?
That is brilliant,
It's a
actually.
very good sandwich. Ethan.
Well, you know what? I'm leaving up for interpretation, but you can't go wrong with those Walker's chili sensation ones.
Oh! Walker's the crisp sandwich. That's a
Unbelievable.
very good shout. I hadn't even thought of that.
Can I?
No, get yours into the comments. Let us know what your top 3 is. This has been the Sloppy Joes podcast. Thank you. Join our Patreon. There's only 700 wonderful members there. Loads of exclusives coming. Dom, thank you very much for bringing this paella.
Thank you for bringing your paella.
Yes, no
Very
problem.
much. Thank you, Ethan.
Bye.
Bye. Wave, Ethan.
Please like the video and subscribe. Thanks. Like it. Bloody like it.